What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. What's up, everybody? As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini, so we're going to go ahead and get it poppin'. I just wanted to say here real quick, everybody, happy 4th of July. Hope you guys are enjoying the holiday for those of you that are celebrating, and thank you, everybody, for those of you who are tuning on in. Really appreciate it. But happy 4th and happy Tuesday, guys. All right. I do want to mention, if you are interested in the summer sale, if you want 10% off of a personal reading with me, a 15-minute personal reading, use code SUMMER23 at checkout, only on CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. We're going to start out here with Team Gemini, so let's go ahead and get it popping, and we'll see what's going on here for your next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Fool in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy for you, we got here the Devil, what you're dealing with here, the Ten of Swords, looking at the outcome here for you, Chariot in the upright position. Automatically for you, Gemini, I'm kind of getting the feeling here of somebody maybe trying to cause some trouble, or somebody here who is trying to stir some things up. It's definitely an energy of like an individual trying to get under your skin, but I feel like you're letting it go. You know, you're kind of in a space and time in the next 24 hours where it's just simply not worth it for you, and I definitely don't blame you. You know, taking a look here at the overall energy to the current energy, Fool in reverse here to the Devil card. So somebody definitely trying to get under your skin, but I feel like instead of taking action on it, you're choosing to basically not do so. It's not worth it for you. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Ten of Swords, I feel like this is about pushing a person or pushing a situation to the side, leaving it be, not dealing with it, and moving on forward with the outcome here being the Chariot. So Gemini's pretty very quick and simple message, but what I'll say here for you is if you're dealing with somebody who's trying to push your buttons, get under your skin, or if you're dealing with a situation in general that's toxic, negative, I feel like you're done giving it any of your own time and any of your own consideration. You're kind of reaching a point where it's like, okay, that's a bad vibe. Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm done with it. I'm going to go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, as always. So guys, I'm not sure what your specific situation is, whoever this person may be, but you're not going to let anybody get under your skin here. You're only here for good vibes only, and you're making sure that you stay in that good vibe only mentality. Anybody who's bringing any sort of negativity to the table is not going to be allowed in your energy, and guess what? You have the power of choice, so if you don't want that type of energy in your energy, it don't have to be, okay? Point blank period. So let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right, Gemini, really quick message, but of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, okay? All right, guys, we started out with air signs for today. Real quick, I want to say hello. What's going on, Justin? How you been, brother? How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Pisces love, what's poppin'? Hey, Raven, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Mars Queen Marlene, what's up, dog? You said, hey, missed you, Ant and Soul Fam, missed you too. Hope you're doing good, Marlene. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Sierra, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? Happy 4th of July to you guys. Hope you're having yourselves a really good one here so far. All right, y'all. So we did our Gemini. Appreciate the gems for coming through. So air signs went first. Let's do air, earth, water, fire. Jumping into the earth, let's have a look here at Virgo, and we'll see what's up. What do we got going on here for Team Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Virgo? Coming through like a zoo. How's it hanging? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the $9.99. Happy 4th to you as well. Appreciate you tuning on in. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here for you? Let's go ahead and have a look. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Three of Cups. What you're dealing with here, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Moon card in the upright position as well. So let's see what's going on here for the Virgos. We start out with the Page of Pents to a Three of Cups. You know, I kind of feel like you are the life of the party here in the next 24 hours. I actually really like that energy for you. You're really going to contribute to making a situation a lot more positive. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're like, if you have a friend or something that was like trying to get you into a certain job. If you've been waiting for a friend to kind of help you get into a job, I feel like you're getting hired and it's like immediately you're a great addition to the team. So just throwing this out here, Virgo, if you've been waiting for good news to get hired, if you've been applying to jobs, I do see that job coming in for you. And if you were in a specific situation where maybe somebody was helping you get a job, like a friend or whoever, I think that you're getting hired here, but they're really happy to have you. Like there's something about being a great addition to the team or the life of the party kind of energy, all right, is what I'm seeing for your next 24. So yeah, people are excited to be around you is one thing I want to mention. So in the next 24 hours for Virgos, I'm also feeling, this won't resonate to all of you, but I'm also feeling this magnetic kind of energy where a lot of people are very happy to be around you. It just feels like the attention and the eyes are on you in the next 24 hours. And it feels good to be noticed, you know? So it's one of those days where people are like, hey, Virgo, what are you doing? Like, it just seems like people are very attracted to you. You're very magnetic in the next 24. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Ace of Pentacles, it does feel like opportunities are surrounding Virgos in the next 24 hours. As I previously mentioned, if you have been waiting for a callback or been waiting to see if you got hired for a job, I feel job opportunities coming in for you. Looking at the outcome being the Moon card here represents that you're in a good space here emotionally in the next 24. I really feel like it's a day to celebrate. There's something worth celebrating in your life here. So there could be a celebration showing up for getting a job. There could be a celebration for some of you if there happens to be any sort of what's the word I'm looking for here? Proposal in the next 24, or there could be something worth celebrating about. Maybe some sort of achievement happens for you guys as well. But if it's not about a celebration in those retrospects, I feel like the general message for Virgo can just be that in the next 24, you just seem very magnetic. There's something about your energy that people are going to be very drawn to, and it seems like a very good day of just people being very socially involved with you and you having a pretty damn fun time. I like it, guys. It also is a day for opportunity, meaning that if you are very magnetic, this also can be in resonance with attracting a romantic partner. So you might have somebody interested in you, maybe not just in a friendly way, but in a more romantic kind of way. And this might go, this may potentially go somewhere. It could potentially be an opportunity here for a love connection to manifest for some of you here as well. Okay, I like it, Virgo. Damn, that was a mouthful. You guys had a lot of different messages coming up here for you guys, but I like it. That's really, really cool, guys. Okay, all right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air and we did our earth. We're going to jump into water in just a sec. Real quick, Fawn, thank you for stopping by. How you doing? What's going on? April, what's popping? Hey, Bella, what's going on? How is everybody doing here today? Shout out to Alicia saying everybody hit that like button. Appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy, definitely feel free to leave a like. Really helps out with the channel. Of course, for anybody here who's new, if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. Cindy Way said, thank you, Anthony, and enjoy the rest of your day. You too, my love. Thank you for stopping by. Really, really appreciate that. But all right, guys, let's keep it moving forward. We're going to go ahead now and hop on into our water signs. Going into water signs, let's have a look at the birthday peeps. We'll see what's popping here for Cancer. So what do we got going on here for Team Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Real quick, I do want to say here, Cancer, I want to wish a happy birthday to you. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic birthday and a very, very great and amazing Cancer season. Let's see what's going on. What do we got showing up here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Kaya said, hi, Aunt Love from India. Much love. Really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Thank you so, so much. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle and we'll see what's going on here for your next 24. What's going on for Team Cancer? Cancer, overall energy for you, Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing that you can't let something go. I'm not sure specifically what that is just yet. Looking at the current energy, Six of Wands reversed, what you're dealing with here, Queen of Cups, looking at the outcome, Cancer, Two of Pentacles in the reverse position. Cancer, there comes a time in our journey where you know, well, before we get into that, Cancer, people tend to look at us pretty often and say, you know, Cancers never let go of anything, right? Cancers, they have their claws and they hold on to they hold on to everything as long as it's possible, right? As long as they can. But there comes a time where we eventually do let go. You know, I think that it may take us a little more than average sometimes to move on from an experience. It really depends on what it is, but inevitably we let go. You know, we're normal people too. But I feel here for you, you've been having difficulties letting go of something that didn't work out for you. Six of Wands reversed usually represents a path you wanted to see go forward that didn't. You know, whether we're talking about you really wanted a business to work, but unfortunately it wasn't working out for you. Maybe you really wanted a relationship to work, or maybe you had an idea and that idea flopped. It just didn't work out how you wanted it to. And I do see that you're emotional over this. And of course you are, right? At the end of the day, anything that's not necessarily working, it could be disappointing. It could be a bit of a letdown. So you're kind of in your feelings here in the next 24 hours. But I think you're coming to the conclusion here of like, okay, listen, I really have tried everything that I could. And this isn't the energy of giving up necessarily for you, Cancer. It's just more the energy of like, listen, I'm done going against the tide, you know? So looking at the outcome, Two of Pentacles reversed, it's like, if a cycle isn't continuing for me, if it's not going anywhere, and if I'm only creating stagnancy the more that I'm sitting in the situation, then I need to let myself let this go. And it's not because I'm giving up, but instead it's because maybe I'm meant for something else. That's your realization in the next 24 hours. So it's not like you're giving up on something not working. It's just, I'm tired of fighting against the tide, you know? How much more effort am I going to exert into something that isn't moving at all, you know? It's like putting a lot of energy into a business that's not getting off the ground, putting a lot of energy into a relationship, unfortunately, that isn't evolving. It's like the more you keep putting energy into this and the more stagnant it is, the more stuck you're going to become. So Cancers, I feel like for your next 24 hours, it is the realization that it's time to move on, but it's about moving on so that you can find where you need to go, where you need to align to next, right? Instead of, you know, basically, to put it bluntly, like kind of beating a dead horse here in your next 24 hours. So that's what I'm feeling here for you. And I think that it's going to be beneficial for you, you know? I think sometimes people can look at situations like this and be like, oh, well, Cancer, why are you giving up? But sometimes it's not about giving up, you know? It's a different story to give up if you've been beat down, but you're making progress and you know you have it in you to make something successful. But it's a different story when you are constantly exerting your energy and no movement is taking place, you know? Maybe this is the time to let go if it's not meant to be and to see what else is out there for you, okay? So, of course, Team Cancer, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you guys so much tuning in here nonetheless. And Cancer, here's the thing, you know? Even if this situation isn't working out, maybe just trying to experiment with other things, other people, that may work out for you. And if this is really meant to be for you, it will be for you. That's something I always love to say to people, right? If it's not meant to be, it's never gonna be. But if it is meant to be, it'll align with you whenever it needs to, right? So at the end of the day, let's say this is about love and you and someone broke up. Maybe right now you're not meant to be together. Maybe there's other experiences you need in your love life, other people to meet, but who knows? Maybe in 10 years, you end up realigning with this person and this is the person you marry. Maybe not. Maybe you marry the next person you meet, right? But ultimately, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. One way or the other, the universe will align you to where you need to go. So Cancers, I want to say to here, I want to leave you guys off with this. Trust the process is what I want to say. Okay? All right, though, Team Cancer. Appreciate you stopping by and tuning in. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for being here nonetheless. Okay? All right, guys. So we did our air, we did our earth, we did our water, jumping into the fire. Let's have a look at Team Sagittarius and see what we got going on. What's going to be showing up here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 112 peeps in the chat, if you're enjoying yourself, definitely drop a like. I'd appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for tuning on in. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and check it out. What's going on here for your next 24? Overall energy for you is the King of Cups in reverse. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Nine of Pentacles, what you're dealing with here, Sag. We have here the Ten of Swords in reverse, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Moon card in the reverse position. So as far as what I see here for Team Sagittarius, King of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles upright. So I think right now you are definitely in a place where you're kind of going through some stuff on your own. I don't feel like other people are aware of your situation or they're aware of what's happening with you, but looking at what you're dealing with here, Ten of Swords reversed, you know, you're kind of dealing with some stuff that you're trying to get over, that you're trying to move on from. And looking at the outcome here, Moon card reversed, I kind of do feel like you're keeping everything a little bit quiet or keeping your emotions here, what you're experiencing on the down low. So Sagittarius, you're facing some things, but you want to do it on your own. And you know what? I'm not opposed to that. You know, I tend to be a person here who, when I'm going through some stuff emotionally, if I feel like I need to talk to people about it, I do, but I naturally tend to kind of just like keep to myself sometimes, because I know that if I'm, you know, focused on doing what I can to get over my hurdles and over my challenges, I'll be okay. You know, I just have that mindset where it's like sometimes it's not worth it for me to talk about what I'm dealing with, but instead I'm going to work on it with myself and take action. And I feel like that's your vibe in the next 24 hours. It's like, you know, I don't really feel like I want to be open at this time or express what I'm dealing with in my life, but instead I just want to, you know, do what I got to do. I'm confident that I'm going to be okay. Nine of Pentacles, big energy of confidence. It's like, I'm confident I'm going to be okay. I'm going to slay my demons here, but I'm going to slay them on my own is what's showing up here for you guys. And I like it for you though, because I think that you know that the more that you kind of keep things to yourself, the more time you have to focus on improving your situation. So you guys are pretty much just doing your thing here right now is what I'm seeing for you guys. Okay. So Saggy, your next 24 hours, you're doing your thing. You're tackling your demons. You're slaying your demons. And it's just a time where you're going to take some time out for yourself. So just for advisory for like cross watchers, if you're noticing like a Sagittarius might be a little distant from you in the next 24 hours, or if a Sagittarius isn't really talking too much to you, just know that they're handling their business at this time and they'll be okay. You know, I definitely feel here, Sag, whatever this is you're dealing with, you're going to slay those demons relatively quickly. All right. So do your thing, guys. And when you feel better, I'm happy for you. Okay. I'm happy for you regardless. You'll be okay here. All right. All right, Team Saggy. Appreciate you tuning in. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you so much for stopping on by. So word to the wise for the cross watchers. If you got a Saggy in your life and they're a little bit distant, let them do their thing. All right. All right, baby. So we did our fire. And we also did our water. We did our fire. We did our air, earth. So the first batch is done. We're going to hop into our second batch in a second. Justin Rivers, thank you for the $4.99, bro. You said, just to let everybody know, the pink elephant Ant always talks about is out there. I found it. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm glad you found it, brother. There you go. Thank you for the donation, though, man. Really, really appreciate it. All right. All right, guys. Raven said that's true, Ant, for the that's true, Ant, for fire Saggies. Gotcha. You also said, Ant, grateful you had a live today. My job is changing and I won't be able to be here after next week. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, either way, I appreciate you tuning in here today. I'm happy to do the live today because I thought about it. I was like, do I want to take the day off? But I'm like, I'm not doing nothing anyways, so I might as well come out, hang out with you guys. So it's fun. I'm happy to be here nonetheless. But hopefully with the job and everything, I hope you're excited. Hopefully everything's going to be really awesome with the new job that you got going on here for you. What's going on, Stacy? How are you? Thank you for stopping by. But all right, guys, we finished up our first batch. Jumping into our second batch, let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What's going on here, baby? Message is coming in here for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is showing up here, please, for Team Libra, baby? In the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, you guys actually are coming through really quick, so let's get our last and final shuffle and we'll see what's up. Libra, overall energy here, Page of Cups, having a look here at the current energy. We got the Eight of Cups, what you're dealing with here, Seven of Swords, looking at the outcome here for Libra, Ace of Wands in the upright position. Interesting. For your next 24 hours, Libra, we start with the Page of Cups here to the Eight of Cups. I definitely want to say that it's taken quite a lot of energy here for you to walk out of a situation, but you are doing it, and you're doing it for good. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a card that represents deception. And I think somebody here has definitely been in a pretty deceiving energy or attitude towards you. And keep in mind, Seven of Swords could be the energy of somebody who's manipulative, somebody here who could be very, you know, negative or nasty with their words, somebody here who could be really like mean with how they behave towards you. And I feel here for you, Libra, it's like you're getting that courage in the next 24 hours to walk away from it. It's like, I'm not going to take this treatment any longer, looking at the outcome being the Ace of Wands. So, you know, you're over here keeping it popping, pushing and moving forward. And I definitely feel here too, it's like you have a vision in mind of the life you want to live, and it most certainly is going to be without this person. Okay, so I'm getting that feeling here for you, Libra, in the next 24 hours, where it's like you're really going to start to stand up for yourself, especially if you've been dealing with a person or even in an environment, right? Because the Seven of Swords can be an environment. If you are dealing with like a toxic work environment, toxic friend group, whatever the case may be, you're not dealing with the negative treatment anymore that has been associated with you as of late. So I see here for Libras, you're moving on, you're getting the courage here to stand up for yourself, and I love it for you. You know, I think that sometimes we can grow up in a household and a society where we can feel really uncomfortable sometimes, and we can feel uncomfortable standing up for ourselves, and having the courage to see you do that, and having you stand your ground and know your worth and know your value and know that you're not going to deal with situations like this going forward makes me very proud and happy for you. So Libras, always stand up for yourself. Don't let people walk over you, and don't let people treat you like shit, because at the end of the day, you know what? You do deserve the best, but you have to be willing to believe that for yourself too. Okay? So I'm glad to see that you believe that you deserve good, and I'm glad to see you going after good. I love that, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our Libra. Thank you, Libra, for tuning on in. All right. We're going to go ahead now and hop on into our Earth signs. Alicia said, what are your plans for the 4th of July tonight? I'm going to be spending time with my girlfriend's family later on, so that's pretty much the plan. Do like a little bit of a fireworks show and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, though, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a pretty good time. And Raven said, yes, it's a beautiful transition in the current situation. Thanks, Aunt. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear that, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you said I don't deal with mean or manipulation as well. Yeah, I don't either. You know, the thing is when I was younger, right, guys, I used to be the person where people would walk all over me. But what I learned over time is like people will walk all over you when you're in a position of time where you don't stand up for yourself. And if you're not standing up for yourself, it's because you're at a point where you think that you're not worthy enough to be respected. I had to learn that on my journey, right? When people used to walk all over me, I didn't respect myself. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I was deserving. I didn't think I was good enough. So because I didn't feel that way, I let people treat me like shit. I was like, oh, this is the treatment I deserve. You know, perks of being a wallflower, right? You accept the treatment you think you deserve, or you accept the love you think you deserve, right? I think that was the quote. And it's true. A lot of people accept the love they think they deserve. And at the end of the day, you got to start respecting and loving yourself. And once you do, you're not going to tolerate anybody else's bullshit treatment. You're not going to tolerate no manipulation, no lies, no negativity, no disrespect. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to fly. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. So we did the air, jumping into our earth signs. Let's have a look here at the Taurus, and we'll see what's popping for the bull gang. What do we got going on here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be in store here, please, for Team Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here for you? All right, my bull gang, we're going to get 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. What's going on for the Taurus? Overall energy for you, 7 of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at the current energy, 9 of Pentacles. What you're dealing with here, we got the 6 of Pents in reverse. Looking at the outcome for you, we got a Page of Wands in reverse here as well. Taurus, I'm hearing self-sufficient in your next 24. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, 6 of Pentacles reversed, it kind of does feel to me here that somebody's not on the same page with you, or maybe somebody here isn't being understanding of you. And 9 of Pentacles here says, if you can't be on the same page with me, if you can't be understanding of me, then I'm just going to continue to be understanding and patient with myself. 9 of Pentacles here says, I got my own back. You know, so I see that showing up here for you. And looking at the overall energy being the 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands is about standing by yourself, Taurus, standing up for yourself, and making sure that you continue to bat for yourself, right? You are going to be your number one support if somebody else isn't here supporting you. Looking at the outcome being the Page of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed here represents that maybe there is a little bit of disinterest showing up here right now. I'm kind of getting the feeling, Taurus, that somebody here was showing disinterest in you. It feels like there was a lack of support showing up for you. And it's like, okay, if you're not going to support me, I'm going to support myself. Point blank period. You know, this could be in reference to you pursuing a dream, pursuing a certain job, pursuing something that makes you happy in life. You know, you're on the pursuit of happiness and you're going to make sure you get there. And if somebody wasn't being supportive of you, then you're going to continue to be your number one supporter, your number one fan, so that you can get to where you want to go. And I tell people that all the time. It's super important, right? We don't have to worry about other people necessarily. I mean, it's nice to have support from other people, but you're always going to be your number one support. You are the backbone of your entire life and your entire reality. So if you always know that you got your back, then that's what really fucking matters. Point blank period, okay? All right, Team Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for stopping by, guys, okay? All right, guys, we did our water, or sorry, we did not. We did our earth, we did our air. We're going on into the water. Let's have a look at Scorpio for your next 24. What's going to be going on here for Scorpio, please? In the next 24 hours. Pisces Love says, how was your anniversary? And it was very nice. Thank you so much for asking. Had a really good time. We went out to a nice Mexican restaurant. We had a lot of fun. It was a very, very nice night. So thank you. I appreciate you asking. What do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Scorpio, one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. All right, 150 people in here. Hello. Thank you guys so much for coming into the chat room. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying your time here. Happy 4th, by the way, to everybody who's here. All right, having a look here at the overall energy for Scorpio, we got here a Temperance card. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Looking at the current energy, 7 of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with here, 6 of Swords in the upright. Having a look here at the outcome for you, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, let's have a look here, Scorpio. Temperance here, 7 of Wands in reverse. You know, I do feel here for you that you're kind of in a period of time where you're recognizing that healing definitely requires letting your guard down. And that was always the hardest thing for me too, Scorpio. When it came towards healing, I was like, oh, I really got to let my guard down. I really have to open up about my feelings. I really have to trust other people. I used to be a cold-hearted motherfucker. Not cold-hearted in the way that I was mean to other people, although cancers can get mean, and I've certainly had moments in my life where I was a dick. But we can be cold in the sense where we're just very shut down and very detached, right? And I'm a Cancer, but I'm talking about water signs in general, right? Water signs tend to have that energy where you can be very shut down, very cold, very detached. And in my personal case, right, I used to be that way. So when I realized, oh shit, I need to you know, open up about how I feel, and I need to let my guard down, and this, that, and the third, it was uncomfortable, you know? And I feel like that's kind of where you're at, Scorpio. It's uncomfortable, but you're doing it. You're putting in the work here, right? Looking at what you're dealing with, 6 of Swords. It's like, if I want to move forward, be happy, and be in a space where I'm feeling good emotionally, this is what's required of me. I have to step up. Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Pentacles reversed. What's happening here for you, Scorpio, is like you have to lay a situation to rest, and what you're laying to rest here is that energy of having such a high guard. It is that energy of holding back or bottling up your feelings and emotions. You're laying all that to rest and recognizing, if I do want to genuinely be happy, I have to be willing to be as open as I can and as transparent as I can with what I'm feeling emotionally. And I have to be willing to let my guard down with people, because the more that I have my guard up and the more I don't let people in, the more I miss out on connecting with people on a very deep, real, and genuine level. You know, at that point in my life personally, when I didn't let anybody in, I didn't have close friendships. I didn't have romantic relationships with anybody. I wasn't happy or hanging out with friends or anything like that. You know, I blew off the people that I loved or that loved me because I felt like it was the best way to protect myself. And then for people that were trying to come into my life that could have been great friends or great romantic partners, I blew them off too. You know, when you get into that point where your guard is all the way up, you start missing out on connecting and feeling the emotions of humanity, right? You start missing out on really great things. So my advice for any Scorpios who's watching, you know, you're in the process right now of letting your guard down, of opening up, and it's the first step to healing, and keep up with it, guys, because it's really worth it, you know? I think a lot of the time with the defense mechanism of shutting down, we think that that's best for us because it's going to prevent us from getting hurt, but I think it's even worse that it prevents us from genuinely getting to love and getting to connect with some really beautiful and amazing people. I'd rather get hurt tenfold than to miss out on the opportunity of the amazing people I have in my life, and the more amazing people I'll probably meet in the future, you know? So that's a little bit of food for thought, but that's what I think here for you. So keep it up, guys. Stick with this. You're going to be okay. I know it seems a little rough right now, but it'll get better for you. And it's nice to be open because, you know, connecting with somebody really cool is right around the corner for you. All right, Scorpio. All right, my peeps. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, protagonist, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. You said spicy food on an anniversary is not usually a good idea, Aunt. I'm glad that you had a good time. Wasn't too spicy. Not too spicy at all. All right. Although I have a decent spice tolerance. My girlfriend, on the other hand, has like a very good spice tolerance. So we had a good time. But thank you, though. I appreciate that. All right, guys, hopping on into our fire. Let's have a look at Leo. We'll see what's going on here for the Lion Gang. What's popping here for Team Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here today for the zodiac signs of Team Leo? Messages coming in here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for you? Team Leo, I want to go ahead and get ourselves our last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's popping for the Lions. What's going on? Leo, overall energy for you is a Six of Swords. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Two of Cups. What you're dealing with here, Eight of Wands in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. So, Team Leo, Six of Swords here to the Two of Cups. Right off the bat here for you, I definitely feel like things are escalating in a positive way between you and somebody else. For those of you connecting with somebody romantically here, it does look to me like this romantic connection is starting to become more deep. So a bond here is getting deepened, or, you know, if that's how you say it, right? But basically a deeper bond is manifesting between you and somebody else. Cute. Having a look at what you're dealing with. Eight of Wands reversed. You know, I kind of get the feeling here right now where if you're a Leo and you're connecting with somebody romantically, it feels like the time here is just, how do I say this? It's like one of those cliches where it's like, it feels like everything stops. It feels like time stops. It feels like everything stops. Like all you know is you being in the moment with your person. So for Leos that are connecting with somebody here romantically, this is somebody you're very present with. This is somebody who you really enjoy spending time with. And I feel like looking at the outcome, Seven of Cups reversed, it's like there's no doubt in my mind that this is the person I want to be with. I'm not interested in options and different people. This is the person I really want to be with and I really want to grow with and create a future with. So I feel for some Leos in the next 24, you might be getting to a point where your bond is really deepening with somebody that you care about romantically, and they are basically what you are deeming is the one, and you can't wait to continue to build a future with them. Two of Cups could be representing that you're getting into an official or a committed relationship in the next 24 hours with this person. If so, congratulations. Now, for other groups of Leos, if this is not about love or romance for you, your message here in the next 24 hours can be referencing that you're figuring out the next steps of what you want to do for your future. Two of Cups here could be about you feeling connected to a new kind of career path. It could be about what you want to dedicate your life's mission to, your spiritual mission to. So it can be anything of that nature here as well. I think that ultimately you're getting things figured out of what you want to do for your future, and you're excited. It's like, now I see what I want and I know what I need to do to get there. So really lovely. It's nice to have a plan in order for the future, and now that you have that plan, you're really excited to continue to pursue it. I like it, guys. Cool. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up, guys, our second batch of Zodiacs. Real quick, guys, I am going to take a quick break just because I am sweating bullets here in my office. By the way, guys, I did end up getting that AC ordered. It's just taken forever, so I can't wait till that air conditioner comes in. So I want to go get some water real fast, just a little bit more water. I'll come on back. We'll knock out the last four signs. So bear with me, guys. Enjoy the BRB music. Have a fun dance party, and I'll see you guys in about a minute or two, okay? So thank you for your patience. We'll be right back.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love, fall in love, fall in love.
All right, guys, we are back. Whew. Sweating fucking bullets over here, man. It's so hot. Either way, can't wait for that AC that I've been complaining about for like 2 months. But either way, happy it's on its way. So we got some water. Happy about that. We're gonna go ahead and hop on into our last and final batch. But happy everybody's doing good today, man. There's a lot of positivity in the chat. Shout out to everybody here being in a great and awesome mood here today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Howdy to you too, Kevin. How's it going? How's everybody doing? You guys seem to be in a very good mood today. I like that a lot, baby. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody, yo. All right, guys, moving on forward. We're going to hop into our last and final batch. We're going back into the air signs now. We're going to have a look here at Team Aquarius, and we'll see what's going on. So what's going on here for the Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac here of Team Aquarius? Messages here for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here for ya? What's going on here, baby? Aquarius, overall energy for you, King of Swords. I feel like this is like a very stone and bold kind of like face, very serious energy showing up in your next 24 hours. Okay, taking a look at the current energy. Ace of Pence in reverse. What you're dealing with. Hierophant reversed. Looking at the outcome here for you. Moon card in the upright. Aquarius. I feel bad for the cross watcher, but I think you're in a place where it's like you're trying to have somebody get the point. You know what I mean? You're trying to have somebody get the point. You're trying to have somebody understand that you are turning down an opportunity. Ace of Pence reversed. But I feel like this individual is trying to say that they're devoted to you, but it's like they're going past your boundary. They're not respecting your boundary of you saying no. And looking at the outcome here being the Moon card, it's like I'm at this point emotionally where I'm very bothered because I'm trying to get somebody to understand that I'm not interested in taking an opportunity, but they keep coming off as I'm not going to take no for an answer. Now, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody here in love who's doing this, and if that happens to be the case here, Aquarius, as always, the power of no is the most important thing ever. It doesn't matter if somebody keeps trying to pursue you over and over again. If you're not interested, you're not interested. And if they don't take no for an answer, cut them off, point blank, period. All right. But maybe this is a job for some of you. That could be the case. Maybe somebody here keeps offering you a job. You're not interested in it either. But I feel like in your next 24 hours, it's like it's time to put on my serious face and let someone know that I am uninterested and I'm not going forward with this. And I'm going to continue to do what I want to do. And you need to deal with it. So Aquarian's going to get in their super serious vibe. And you're going to be showing up here to let somebody know what's going on. And that the answer here is no. Okay. Aquarians here mean business in the next 24 hours. And I don't know, man, if you've ever seen an Aquarius get super serious, it can be a little bit scary. It can be a little bit intimidating. And I do feel like the intimidation and the seriousness might finally get to this person, because looking at the outcome being the Moon card, I feel like in a way they're disappointed and upset, but I think that you're getting your point here across. So for Team Aquarius, if you've been dealing with somebody here who has essentially been taking no for an answer, they're going to get the hint, I feel, moving in the next 24. I definitely think you're getting to that point where it's like it's time to show them that I mean business. All right? All right, Team Aqua, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely Aquarian peeps. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And all the air signs for today's daily reading are now officially done. Getting into our earth signs, Team Capricorn, let's see what's going on here for you. All right? How was the full moon for you guys? How did it treat you guys? Hopefully it wasn't too bad, okay? But let's see what's going on here for Team Aquarius in the next 24 hours. Oh boy, almost dropped like half of my cards. What's going on here for the zodiacs of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, or sorry, zodiacs of Capricorn. Sorry about that, y'all. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for Cappy? And let's go ahead and take a look. You guys had a pretty fast shuffle. Overall energy for you is the Two of Wands. Having a look at the current energy, we have here the Eight of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with here, we have here the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then the outcome for you, Six of Pentacles in the upright position. All right. So Capricorns, for your next 24 hours, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords reversed. If you have been kind of feeling like you don't know where things are going, I do get the vibe that there's going to be clarity being delivered to you in your next 24 hours. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Ten of Cups reversed, I feel like something's been beating you up, Capricorn, emotionally. You know, something's been weighing in a little bit heavy on your chest here, and you've been trying to get things figured out. You know, Two of Wands can represent confusion or feeling like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like you've been trying to get clarity on a situation, and you haven't had the clarity you've needed, but you're going to get reassurance, or the reassurance you've been looking for in your next 24 hours, which is great because it puts you in a balanced place with somebody. Again, looking at the outcome here, Six of Pentacles, you end up being on the same page with someone, and I do feel like it is a positive page. You know, for example, if you needed more reassurance in your romantic connection, if you needed more reassurance in your friendship, more reassurance at your job, it's like if you've been feeling a little bit up in the air and not really sure where things are going, I think you're going to get that clarity you needed, that reassurance you needed in the next 24 hours that everything's okay, you're on the same page with somebody, Six of Pentacles, and everything's working out just fine. You know, sometimes things can get a little confusing. You know, romantic relationships can get confusing sometimes. Your stance in a friendship can get confusing. Where you're at in your work can get confusing. So sometimes it could be a little bit weird, or the vibes can be weird between you and other people. But getting that clarity here is good. And most importantly, seeing that you're on the same page with somebody in a good direction is a really great thing to see here as well. So Capricorns, I like that. You'll be getting the reassurance you've needed. And I also feel like I want to say here to the Capricorns that have been feeling this way, if you haven't reached out for the reassurance, or if you're just kind of feeling confused of where you stand with someone or anything, I would advise you to reach out, because at the end of the day, maybe the person you're dealing with doesn't even know that you happen to feel this way. So reach out and ask where you stand with somebody if you're not sure where you do. Okay? All right, though, Team Cappy. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all the earth signs, all the air signs. We're going to hop on in now into our water signs, and jumping on into our last water sign for the daily read. Let's have a look here at the fish. What's going on for Team Pisces, baby? What's going to be popping here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here? Excuse me. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Pisces, if you're having throat chakra issues, or happening to have throat chakra issues, I recommend saging your throat, okay? Get some sage, some smudge underneath the throat, okay? And I definitely would recommend, I know that this may sound a little woo-woo, but I promise you it really works well. I would recommend meditating while you're saging your throat, and I would recommend doing the Om over and over again. Now, I know that it may sound so like super woo-woo or whatever, but when you're humming the Om, it really helps expand and open up your throat chakra. So if you're a Pisces who's been coughing recently, if you've had a hard time communicating, if you haven't been able to get out your feelings and emotions in the ways that you've wanted to, I really recommend trying that. Sage your throat, meditate, hum the Om a couple of times, or you can even look up a meditation, the Om meditation, and go along with it. It's really going to help expand your throat chakra, open it up, especially if it's been closing, okay? Just a quick tidbit here for you. But either way, moving on forward, let's go ahead and get 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. What do we got going on here for Pisces? Overall energy for you is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the Knight of Wands upright, looking at what you're dealing with. We have the Lovers in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you, Pisces, we have here the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. So Pisces, overall energy to the current, Ace of Cups reversed here to the Knight of Wands in the upright. You know, I kind of feel for you, Pisces. You've been unfulfilled with something for a while, but I kind of feel like with the Knight of Wands, it's like you've kept on going back to this unfulfilling situation. I feel like you haven't been speaking up for the fact that something's making you unhappy, or you haven't been being honest with someone that maybe you're not happy with what you got going on. It could be about you not being happy in a relationship, you not being happy at a job. but there has been something going on that I feel like you haven't been speaking up about. So that makes a lot of sense in reference to the throat chakra stuff we were previously mentioning. And looking at what you're dealing with here, Lovers reversed, you're very clearly here not content with something happening in your life. So this can be the energy, Pisces, of not being content in a relationship, not being content at a job, not being content with maybe the way things are going in a friendship. And it's like the more that you suppress how you feel, when you really want to let it out, the more you're going to start to see that manifest, not only just spiritually and mentally, but maybe even physically with your throat chakra here as well. Looking at the outcome, Three of Pentacles reversed, I think you're kind of at a point here in your life where it's not that something can't work, but I feel like you don't want to continue to make it work because it's not something that interests you or something that you're connected to anymore. So maybe you're not in love with a partner anymore. Maybe you're not in love with your work anymore. Maybe you're not in love with, the idea of doing something for your future like you used to. People change, feelings change, and it's time to be honest with yourself about that. And it's time to do something about it, to be completely honest too. And in reference to the throat chakra stuff, I often notice that when I'm ignoring, speaking my truth and speaking about how I feel, that's when I'll cough like 37 times in a row or I'll get a sore throat or anything like that. Sometimes, your feelings can manifest physically within the body, trying to get you to let them out, to release them, right? And to take action on what you want to do instead. So Pisces, I say here, don't hold back and don't keep doing whatever's not making you happy. This is the time to let go of what isn't resonating with you at this time and to start going after what you really want. Okay, guys? So don't hold back. Open up, okay? And definitely, for those of you that are having throat chakra issues, practice that method I mentioned previously. Not only will it help you open up your throat, but it will help you here in reference to speaking your truth, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water, our earth, and our air. We're going to be moving on into the fire signs in just a second. I did want to say, Zephyr, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is going well. Amy Nice said, super weird. I've had a raspy voice for the last 2 days for no reason. Give it a try with what I was mentioning with the sage and the meditation. Really helps out. Zephyr said, nice to be missed sometimes. For sure, man. How are you? I hope you're really doing great. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, guys. We're moving on into our last sign shortly. I believe it's Aries. Yeah, we got Aries coming up. So we'll see what's going on with the Ram fam shortly. For the 162 peeps in here, if you can drop a like, that'd be sweet. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. All right, guys, hopping on into our last sign. Let's go ahead and see what's up. We're going to go ahead and move on in here to the Aries, and we'll see what's going on. What do we got going on here for the Ram fam? Message is coming in here for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be up here for the zodiac sign of Aries? Message is coming in here for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. You said all is fabulous. You've been super busy. Busy's good. Love to hear that for you. I'm glad everything's been going great for you. All right, Team Aries, one more shuffle coming in here for you. Roberto Lopez, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's see what's up here for our Ram fam. Aries, overall energy for you is the Page of Wands. Having a look here at the current energy, we have here the Devil, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Moon in reverse, and then having a look at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. So what's going on here for our Ram fam? Page of Wands here to the Devil. I think you're kind of interested in something that I think a part of you knows might not be so good for you, but at the same time, there's another part of it that's attractive, It's like those movies back in the day where the girl always wanted the bad guy, you know what I mean? It's kind of that feeling here where it's like, ooh, I know he's bad, but there's something so hot about the danger, right? You guys ever watch Goodfellas, right? That's how Karen felt with her husband being a mobster, The moment she saw him with a gun, she was like, oh my God, I gotta admit, it kind of turned me on, right? So at the end of the day, sometimes a little bit of a risk factor can be something that is an attractive quality, but ultimately here for you, I think that you're taking some time to reconsider. So whatever this may be for you, whether you're like attracted to somebody, but at the same time, maybe that's not all that healthy, or you are invested in a situation that might have a positive, but also has a negative to it. You're looking at a situation with interest, but I think that you're taking your emotions into consideration because looking at what you're dealing with here, Aries, Moon card in reverse, it's like, I don't want to put myself in a vulnerable state to get hurt, especially if there is a risk factor with the devil. So looking at the outcome here, 7 of Pentacles, you're taking more time here to reconsider before you make a full investment here, Aries, is what I'm seeing for your next 24 hours. So guys, it's about thinking and considering, am I going to get myself hurt involving myself in something that might have a bit of negativity attached to it or a negative outcome attached to it here at this time? So you're really taking some time here to consider. I always tell people, do what feels right. You know, if it feels right for you, go for it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I feel here for Aries that despite the interest, it is good to take your emotions into consideration. So really give this a thought before you make a full-fledged investment, okay? All right, Team Aries. Thank you for tuning in, though. Appreciate it. If it resonates, cool. If not, absolutely no worries. By the way, Pisces Love, thank you so much for the $4.99. You said, thanks as always, Aunt. Happy 4th to you and Soph. Sending nothing but the best and good vibes to you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll let her know as well. And thank you so much for the donation, my love. Really appreciate it. Helps out so much as always, okay? All right, though, guys. With that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I hope you had fun. Amy Nice, thank you so much for the $2.42. I appreciate that, my love. You said, what a beautiful full moon last night. It most certainly was. Thank you so much for your donation, my love. But I want to thank you guys for being here. As always, appreciate the heck out of you. For those of you that enjoyed today's video, drop a like, of course, really helps out with the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to welcome you here into the Soul family, okay? I want to wish a happy 4th of July to everybody who is celebrating. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, of course. Be mindful of, you know, crazy people out there every now and then and from time to time. So just be very safe. Have a lot of have a really good time. Have a lot of fun. So happy 4th to everybody. I also wanted to mention as well, guys, I did upload here today Cancer and Pisces for their July readings. So if you're a Cancer or a Pisces, check out your July video. It's already posted on the channel. Same thing with all the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Your July reading is posted on the channel as well. But today I did upload Cancer and Pisces if you haven't seen it already, okay? I'm still in the process of working on those videos, so I'll get them out to you guys as quickly as possible. For anybody here who's interested in getting a personal reading, I got a 10% discount for the rest of the summer. So if you guys want to get yourself a 15-minute personal reading with me at 10% off, use code SUMMER23 at checkout on my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. I'll be happy to book you guys for personal readings, okay? All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Have fun. And thank you guys so much for spending time with me. It's always an honor to read for you. And thank you guys for your love and for your support. With that all being said, everybody, have a great day. And I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family. And guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.